Salutations wet shavers, Spencer here, back for another shave video. Today I'm super excited to bring you a Shavette. I don't often use Shavettes, but I love using them. Today is going to be the classic Samurai. Now this one is very similar to the Bluebeard's Revenge one that I have. So I'm guessing this is just a big, highly mass-produced Shavette, but the build quality on this is incredible. The balance is really nice as well. Where they've placed all the sort of ridges and stuff for your fingers, they're really nice and comfortable. This should be quite an easy shave. In here I have a Treat Platinum, obviously snapped in half. It takes half DE blades. I'm going to be using Face Fat as well. This is in the lavender scent. The brush, I wanted to go and use something a little bit different. I've been using synthetics a lot lately. Today I'm going to be using a boar brush. This one is a vintage Windsor with a Volfix Deluxe boar knot, I believe, in there. I'm pretty sure Windsor's owned by Volfix anyway, but from what I'd heard it's been re-knotted with this knot. So yeah, it looks really nice. It feels really nice too. It's quite a small knot. I feel like it's probably like a 24, but the density is quite low. Really nice to lather up, really easy because it's a lot less dense. Straight into the tub here, obviously the After Balm by the Stray Whisker, I really like. Alright, leave the brush quite damp and just go to town. Haven't really prepped my face today, so I'm just going to do just a small splash of hot water on the face, and I'll probably add the cube to it, to be honest. I really enjoyed it. So let's just be quick. Alright, nice bit of hot water. PAA the cube. Wonderful. Awesome. That one's that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've used a Shavette, hey? Always love using Shavettes. Alright. Try and really lather that cube into the face fat. Helps that lather explode and also add even more water into the lather. This is a really nice painting brush. Oh, shedding though. A little bit unusual, but I haven't used this brush in so long. Less than a day's growth from yesterday's shave. Adding heaps of water into this one today, especially with Shavettes. I want all the water I can in the lather to really help that glide. All right, what do you reckon? I reckon that's pretty good. Excuse me. All right, just move the mat over. Classic Samurai Shavette. Really nice. I love the look of this razor. I think it looks phenomenal. Just move that up there. Treat Platinum. Always love these blades. Please excuse me if I nick myself today. I haven't used a Shavette in quite a while. Couldn't even tell you what the last Shavette I was a Shavette. Couldn't even tell you the last Shavette I used. God, I forget how efficient these things are. This blade is quite edgy for a Shavette. Probably could have used something like a Gillette 7 o'clock to be a little bit safer, but why bother being safe when using a Shavette? Sorry if I keep adjusting the phone. I've got it on its rear camera at the moment, so because the mount is on the glass itself, it doesn't stick as well. I thought I'd just test it out today to see how it goes. So, got a new phone, the Google Pixel 3a. So it's their sort of like workhorse sort of made one, where they bring a slightly lower processor, but the camera is incredible on it, which I really like. Video, not so much. The video's average, but the photos are incredible. It does really nice photos. Just trying to be as gentle as I can be. Seems to be every time I use a Shavette, I start building confidence and start getting a little bit too quick with it. Sorry guys, just getting in the way again. I won't make that mistake again. I'll flip it over next time. Yeah, every time I use a Shavette, I tend to get way too confident with it, and just ends up being a poor shave, and I cut myself. And this bit's always the trickiest bit. Just got to stretch quite a bit to get that there. Oh, bit of fluff. Lint is getting everywhere at the moment. Such a pain. All right, quick rinse. And just paint on. I'm really hoping to stick it out with face fat until it empties. And if I can do it with face fat, the next soap I want to do, Salt Lake soaps, Attitude. That one would be awesome. I'd love to try run that one all the way down. Awesome. The lathers from Face Fat are just incredible. I really, really enjoy it. I think it probably takes the #1 spot for me for a vegan soap base. Just really, really enjoyable to use. I'll only do a 2-pass shave today, just in fear of irritation again. Just being really cautious. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this Pixel 3a. The battery life isn't great. I'm not a big fan of Samsungs. They just tend to slow down really quick. I really like Google's phones. I've owned probably 3 or 4 of their past phones have been made really well. I think their first run were made by HTC, and then it went to Huawei, which made like the Nexus 6P, and I owned one of those that was really good as well. No, I owned a Huawei Mate 10 Pro, and now this. Owned another bunch of phones before that, Oppo R5, another Huawei, a OnePlus One. I really like my phones, Android phones anyway. Yeah, just with the way this year was going, my phone started dying out, which sucked. I didn't really have the money. For a flagship phone, even though it's tax return time, I still wanted to just go for a cheaper phone. So when this came out, I was stoked. I really like my Shavettes, man. They're really cool. This one shaves pretty nice. Personally, I would much rather get the Focus Slim AL, the aluminium. Or the Sanguine. I think they're much better razors. This one is like if you're after, you get pretty proficient with the Shavettes and want a good cheap one to travel with, this is a really good option. And the reason why I say when you get more advanced is the Focus Slim AL and the Sanguine, they have, sorry about the angle guys, it's slipping on that bloody camera, on the glass, sorry. With the Focus Slim and the Sanguine, on the sides here, the lip comes out quite a bit more and it almost acts like a safety bar. Makes it a lot easier to shave and a lot more forgiving, which is the reasons why Shavettes are so underused, I feel, because of how unforgiving they are. I went to the barber's, as you can tell, it was a long time ago, and they shaved the back of my neck. And oh, the lady there that shaved the back of my neck with the Shavette was terrible, man. Like her angle, right? So it should be about here. If you can see that, should be about there. Hers was like out here, man. It was such an aggressive shave. I bled everywhere and I was not happy. I was just like, come on. As soon as she put it on my skin, I could just tell. I was like, your angle is terrible. This is going to be crap. I didn't want to say anything though. So I just let my neck bleed to death. Alrighty. The shave quality itself was alright. I think I probably need to pick a milder blade. Not one that has such a sharp edge. In the Razorine, that's perfect, and in any double-edge razor I've used it in has been perfect, but in a Shavette, not so great. It's a little bit too over the top for me. Maybe in a Focus Slim or the Sanguine, it might be a little bit easier, but in one of these, it's quite deadly. I had to be really slow with it just because I felt how aggressive it was. Still, Shavettes in 2 passes gets as close as a DE with 3 passes, no problems, because you can choose the angle, you can choose the aggression you want, basically. It's almost like an adjustable razor. But really nice shave, still decently comfortable, and this will repair it right up. The Stray Whisker Afterbalm, absolutely awesome stuff. Just a little bit. Massage it in. Beautiful. Oh, well, that was a good shave, guys. Hopefully can get down to the bottom of this face fat close to a month. I think it's getting close to a third, if not close to halfway. It's starting to get nice big fat indentation in it now, which is awesome. That's been the Classic Samurai, guys. I will see if I can find a link for it. I know they're not ridiculously expensive. I know they're pretty widely available on Amazon, so just look it up, Classic Samurai Shavette. Pick one up, they're really, really good. The quality is really nice. The scales obviously are on the cheaper end. It's how they keep the cost down. But But the actual mechanism itself to hold down the blade is just the typical, you open that latch on the top, and then if you have nails, which I don't, you peel this up and take the blade out. It's really quite easy if you have nails, which I don't. I normally have to use something else to pry it open. Anyway, you guys take care, stay safe, make sure you guys stay positive, keep smiling. Catch you guys in the next one. See you later.